On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM. Weather.
That didn't work either. I know what you've done wrong, though. I can explain after this.
Tell me what. Do the weather.
Do the weather first.
Let's do the weather.
Okay. So some rain this morning, might be a bit heavy, but then it should clear up for the afternoon. Sunny spells later. Tomorrow's looking quite nice, dry and bright.
What did I do wrong?
When you've got the little weather music,
yeah,
and at the end of it, you can have a little red stop.
I didn't put the stop sign in.
You need a little stop. Stop it from going into the next bit.
I did put it there when I thought I had the sport, but then when I messed the sport up, it went into weather, so I had to... Mm-hmm. I apologise. I would like to say that was all Will's fault, actually. And
my aspect of it, I thought was very good.
You were spot on. So. Oh, darling, you are wonderful. You are wonderful. I thought we'd had so much fun yesterday with Guess the Number. I thought we'd play it again today. So I've got a number between 1 and 100 written down. Yeah. Have a guess.
11.
Okay, well, that was a very short game, Joe. Thank you very much indeed for that.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Oh, I'm so confused. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what's going on. Can we start the show again? Hang on a minute. Let's do that. Then I'm going to do a thing that you never do. We just played hang on. Flipping heck. I'll get there. I will get there this morning. It's cold out, you know?
Four-letter word just to get me along. It's a difficulty and I'm biting on my tongue. And I keep stalling and keeping it together. People around gotta find something to say now. Holding back every day the same. Don't wanna be alone. Listen to me, oh no. I never say anything at all. But with nothing to consider, they forget my name. Aim. They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet Girl, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. I'm Mr. Catch if they throw me the ball. I'm the last trick standing up against the wall. Keep falling these heels that keep me boring. Getting clamped up and sitting on the fence now. So alone all the time and I lock myself away. Listen to me, I'm not. Although I'm dressed up out and all with everything considered, they forget my name. Aim. They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet Girl, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. Are you calling me darling? They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet Girl, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her.
Okay, let's try again.
They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's so alone all the time.
This should stop after this song. This should stop. If it stops, we're good. That counts as a stop to me. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. My word, what a I do apologise, but I guess sometimes it's fun to hear a man who's nearly 50, who's in the gutter, screwing things up. It makes everything. If you're a kid on your way to school and you think, Mummy, that guy's rubbish, well, work hard at your school and get good results in GCSEs and A-levels and you won't end up doing this job. That's all I got. You won't end up doing this job. Morning, dear listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Me, with Joe, with Will, and with you. I've got to be careful because people that have listened to me on the radio for the last 20 years will know one of my selling points is my lack of slickness. I am unslick. And I just worried that even with the technicals this morning, right, that coming on to Jack, the way I speak has got very, very slick as I ride the fader and push it up like that. I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. We're going to do your S impressions today. Now, S stands for a rude word. So bad impressions. Here's mine. Well, I was singing on a roof with Biffy Clyro, and they told me I should record an album. If you know the anecdote, and that anecdote about 6 years ago, was doing the rounds a lot. This guy was trying to hawk an album that I think got as high as number 98 in the charts. He was trying to hawk this album by telling that story about Biffy Clyro, a dull story. Very dull story about Biffy Clyro. 01865 575 106 is the phone number if you want to call in with your S impressions. You can also, do you know what? I don't know how this will work, but you can text in your impressions as well. No, I don't. There'll be something in it. I just don't quite know what it is. You can text 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. I need to get some new musical beds. Here's something you can do. Any suggestions for music I can play in the background whilst talking on the wireless? Could you, again, you can text those in. You can email me, Iain at iainlee.com, IAIN at iainlee.com. I can see for miles and miles. It's too... Honestly, I'm coming in with a completely empty head today. I have no idea where we're going to go or what we're going to do, what's going to take off. Apart from the impression thing, I don't really know. And you know what? That's refreshing. It's a little bit scary, but it could be exciting. Or it could be rubbish. We just don't know. Anyway, maybe you can help steer the show. 01865 575 106. You can call in about anything. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7 on Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
try to wake her up. Come on and 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 try to wake her up. Cat in the hat came back to life, have it on the way. Always had a smile and a reason to pretend. Their world was flat backgrounds, a little need to sleep, but to dream. The sidewinder sleeps in his back. Call me and try to wake her up. 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 I can always keep standing up. Call me and try to wake her 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 up.
Morning, dear listeners.
I can always keep
01865 575 106, your rubbish impressions. I'm wondering if Oxfordshire is ready for a game I used to play on another radio station called the Yes Word or S Word. And it involves local bands sending in their songs and we play them. However, the feedback can be brutal. People phone up and go, yes, it's good, or the S word. They don't say the S word, but they go yes word or S word. It can be brutal. And I'm not sure I want to put any young Oxfordshire bands up to that intense scrutiny. Let's play some adverts.
Join the thousands of listeners giving up smoking this October.
Give up smoking this
Search
October.
Stoptober for free support.
Stoptober.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Giving up smoking was one of the best things I ever did. I bet Joe was a smoker. I can imagine Joe with silk cuts. No, you weren't. Oh, you should try it. It's fun. No, don't. Stoptober. No, do Stoptober. Don't, you know, all of that stuff. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. Loads of ways. I should say this more often. There are so many ways you can listen to Jack FM, right? You can go to the Jack F... No, not the... You can go... Can't do it today. You can go to jackfm.co.uk. Listen there. They didn't get the .com. Unlucky. You can download the Jack app. You can say, Alexa, play Jack FM. Or on some mornings, you can watch the show by going to twitch.tv/TLNA. And in the chat, we're having a sparky little conversation. You can talk to me in there. We're having a sparky conversation. You know, mortgages have gone up, right? My mortgage has shot up. Well, I woke up this morning thinking, right, you know what? I'm going to teach Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng a lesson. I'm going to pay my mortgage off early. Now, I've actually absolutely no idea how I'm going to do that because I've got more money going out than I've got coming in. However, I'm going to pay my mortgage off early to teach them a lesson. People on the Twitch have been saying I can sell behaviours. Can I say that? I can sell behaviours. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm paying that mortgage off early. Now, we played a space song earlier on, and the Avenging Angels... No, sorry, Female of the Species is the one that gets played all the time. The one that doesn't get played is Avenging Angels. And I remember I bought this, talk about a defunct... formats. I bought this on CD single. I think this one came in a cardboard sleeve as opposed to the jewel case. And I loved it. I remember... anyway, this is a song. Why does no one play this song anymore?
When it has you
Oh my God, that song is so good. The single didn't have that party. The single didn't have that version in it. But man, what a song. A gentle start to the show this morning. Oh, I missed a phone call. Hold the line, please, caller. We'll come back to you soon. If you're watching on Twitch, I've been doing a sexy dance. I'm a sexy man. A sexy man. Anyone else really tired this morning with a bit of a headache? That's me. I don't know how. I was Sparko at 7:30 last night. Absolutely Sparko. Oh man, if you were... Now, do you remember yesterday we had the reports about the traffic? And then so someone called in and we were laughing. I don't know why we were laughing so much. Then Big J called in and said, yes, I'm in it. Is that how Jordan talks? Yes, I'm in it. Is that Jordan's... How would you do Jordan's voice, Joe?
What, our Jordan?
Yes, I'm in it. I was in the traffic. Does he talk like that? It's a bit... How does he talk?
I'm not very good at impressions.
Oh, you've got to do some today. We're playing... You've got to... I'm offering you the opportunity to do some impressions later on as part of a fun game if you'd like.
Yeah, but are you going to tell me who to do? Or have I got to come up with them?
What? Why would I tell you... Why would I tell you who to do?
I just got to say this is...
No, you don't... No. Do you know how impressions work?
Oh.
You do... right, okay, so I'll do... Here's my one. Yeah, I was singing on a roof and Biffy Clyro told me I should record an album.
I don't know.
Okay, but that's what you have to do. You have to do... I'm so tired. Is this... Do you know sometimes you get... you have a dream where you do the full day's work and then you wake up and go, oh no, it's a dream, I've got to
do it. Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is the dream, because it's going so badly. Let's get some Trav, then some news, which after this. We're going to phone a caller. Well, they called and I missed it, and we're going to call them back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, caller. This is Iain Lee and Joe Somerville of the Joe and Iain Breakfast Show. It's got a good ring to it, actually. How can we... You're on the air. Please don't swear. Please don't do any racists. How can we help you?
Well, good morning to you, Ian. First of all, I wanted to guess your bad impression.
Okay. What's your name, by the way, caller?
It's Cake.
Cake.
I'm not going through this again.
All right.
I'm afraid.
Okay.
It's Cake.
Cake? Is it cake? What kind of cake? I reckon a lemon drizzle.
Yeah.
Are you a lemon drizzle?
I do actually like a lemon drizzle myself, yes, but it's Cake. Just
Okay.
me there, Cake.
Lemon drizzle cake. All right. So here's my impression. I was on a roof singing, and Biffy Clyro said I should make an album. Who's that? Did you just fart? Hang on.
It's my chair, sorry.
Oh.
It's me.
Joe farted. Who is it, please, Cake?
Is it the wonderful Keith Allen?
It's not Keith Allen.
Do you know who I thought it sounded like?
Go on.
Keith Sutherland.
Oh, have you seen Kiefer Sutherland's face recently?
Has he had a lot of work done?
I'm Kiefer Sutherland, and I can't move my mouth. Yeah. And he's got a really big old nose. You know, sometimes you see drunk men who've been drinking, they're like 65 and they've been drinking their whole life. They've got a big old nose. Not suggesting Kiefer Sutherland is a drunk man, but he's got a big old nose.
I haven't noticed.
Oh, everyone go and Google Kiefer Sutherland 2022. Oh my word.
I don't want to, and you can't make me.
I can't make you, but I will be disappointed if you don't.
Well, I've also got my bad impression for you.
Joe, have you seen Kiefer?
Yeah, I'm looking now. I feel like he's always had that nose.
Has he?
So it's a little bit harsh.
Okay, all right, brutal. Yeah, go on then. Let's hear it, Cake.
Now, I'm not very good at voices and impressions, but I'll give it a go.
You're not very good at your own voice.
I'm going to keep it short. It's just going to be one word, but it's going to be two people that you've got to guess from one word.
One word, two people. I think I've seen that film. Oh, I missed it. I spoke over it. I was making a vulgar joke. I apologise. Let's have it again, Cake.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get myself ready.
Ooh. Are they from Coronation Street?
Oh, now, maybe back in the day for a brief moment, but not that I'm aware.
Okay, so they weren't. Give it to us one more time, baby.
I've no idea.
Is it a vomit? Are you doing a vomit?
No.
We don't know. We give up. Who is it?
Well, it's Brian Blessed and Grampy Rabbit from Peppa Pig.
Goodbye. What a waste of our time. Sorry,
Iain
Joe.
Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Morning, dear listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. We're asking for your rubbish impressions. You can send them to me, I guess, via Twitter. Ashley sent one in. Should we have a little listen to Ashley's? Here we go.
Orig Goldfinger sounds like a French nail varnish. By the way, Ian, today is James Bond Day.
I mean, I think we should ban that. Ashley, well done. Congratulaziano. Well done. I think we should ban all Sean Connery ones, though, because I don't think Sean Connery actually... I don't think those impressions should count. 01865 575 106. You know, we're going to play another game about intros. My head is so all over the place today. I went to bed at 7:30. And I woke up several times. I woke up at 9 because the cats were fighting downstairs. They were so loud, I thought there was a murderer in the house. And maybe I've overslept. But I think I'm dying from getting up early. I think that's what's happening. I'm dying from getting up early. That's what's going on. Can't see straight. I can't think straight. You know, we did a story the other day about a chess player who was accused of cheating because he had a vibrating thing potentially up his jacksie. You remember that? And a friend would be watching the game and would buzz him. Zzz, zzz, move. Knight to bishop's 4. Zzz. You're like, whoa. Making chess fun. Well, now there's a poker cheat who has got not quite as intrusive. I say cheat. Again, this is all alleged. The vibrating device cheating scandal that rocked chess has now hit the world of poker. Glamorous star Robbie Jade Lou, she's an attractive woman, that's why she's called glamorous. I mean, I'm a glamorous radio host, but was forced to deny claims she used a vibrating ring during a tournament. That's not as intimate as a vibrating thing up the old dickety-doo-dah. The Chinese chicken. The newcomer raised suspicions during a tournament. The newcomer raised suspicions when she called veteran Garrett Adelstein's bluff to win a £240,000 pot. He claimed Lou may have used a device hidden that vibrates to indicate you have the best hand. What is all this cheating? I don't think I've ever cheated. Right, hang on a second. Soto, before I put the fader up, right? Your fader isn't up, they can't hear you. If I hear background traffic noise, you're getting cut off. Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, you can speak. Go ahead.
In all the places in all the world, she steps into mine.
Well, you've never even seen the film, have you? You're just doing an impression.
Of course I freaking out.
No, well, you didn't know the words.
Yeah, in all the places in all the world, she steps into mine. Yeah.
He's doing Donald Duck, obviously. Obviously, that was an easy one. Thank you, Soto. Ah, man.
Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on. I wanna dance with my
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Dear listener, Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. I'm just looking at things on the internet that I can get for cheap to keep warm. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? We're going to do rubbish impressions. We're going to do a little intro game song thing. We'll get there, right? Maybe you're feeling befuddled this morning as well. We'll get there. We will get there. Joe's up next with the news. Can you name... Right, I couldn't until I saw this here. Name one member of Coldplay.
Chris.
Oh, gosh, I thought this would be the easy one.
This is the lead singer's called Chris, right? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And his last name?
Oh,
no, I thought this would be an easy one.
I don't know any of the other ones, to be honest.
No, not
but I know Chris, but his surname has escaped me. Martin.
Yeah, you got it. It's like the vibrating ring all over again. But I didn't know. Yeah. So the other members are called Johnny. I could make up anything here.
Yeah.
John. When I ask my kids, name the Beatles. Right. They go right. Nose Ringo Starr. No. But then they just start making names up, and these are the kind of names they'd make up for the other Beatles: Johnny Buckland, Guy Berryman, and Will Champion. Those are the most made up.
Will Champion, that's not a real
That's not a real name.
Yeah. But you're allowed to have a fake name in showbiz, aren't you?
You know Iain Lee's not the name I was born with.
It doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
Is it anything similar?
Lee was my middle name.
Yeah.
My last name is too complicated to pronounce or spell, and I didn't get on with my.
Even for you?
Even for me.
Right.
And I did. Well, no, it is even for me because different members of my family pronounce it differently. I'm like, what? What the fudge? What? I don't know. But then I fell out with my dad as well, so I was like, right, we'll get rid of that and we'll be Iain Lee. But if you had to have a showbiz name, right? So suddenly you're going to be a movie star. You're going to be on.
Yeah.
You're going to be on GB News doing the news, right? And they say, Joe, we'd love to have you on GB News working alongside Eamon. I'm so sorry. I've worked with him. Ooh, how's there's an attitude. Working alongside it, but you can't call yourself Joe Summerbell.
Yeah.
Because that name is gone. What would you come up with? You have to, on the spot, you have to come up with a showbiz name.
Nancy.
Oh, you went for changing the first one as well.
I didn't have to do that. Okay.
No, you've done it. I love it, Nancy.
And something quick and easy because Summerbell's annoying to say. I was going to say Nancy News, but I think that's a bit too obvious. Not Nancy News.
Nancy, I see you as Nancy Flux.
Nancy Flux.
Like in the flux capacitor. I don't know why, that just came to head. Nancy News works. It's like when you get someone called Terry Butcher and they work in a butcher's.
Too cheesy. Nancy Marsh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Nancy Marsh. Thank you very much
Iain
indeed.
Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
Nancy
106
Marsh.
Jack FM.
That's made my day. Nancy Marsh.
Someone started
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
Just seen the most amazing thing on Facebook. The most amazing thing on Facebook. Oh, this has really made me howl. Remember yesterday I was reading out some of the there are people that don't like the fact I've been doing the show for 3 months and I'm going to be here for at least another 9, potentially another 80, right? And so people go on the Facebook page and say, I don't like the show. Iain is just someone said Iain's just funny as a kick in the nuts, which is funny if it's happening to someone else. So there was a comment a few days ago, right, from someone. I'm not going to mention her name, okay, because that would be unfair. Hate to say it, but Trev still has the better selection of tunes and not so much inane chuntering. I replied, if you hate to say it, why say it? It pains me because it's a decent station. Sure, but you started with, I hate to say it, so don't. It's mean. Also, Trev plays the same tunes. So this is one person 4 days ago, right? Doesn't like listening to the show. I hate to say it, Trev is better, right? And then, there was that big flood yesterday, right? Right, the same person who hates listening to my show was listening to my show and says, I bailed at the Piers School exit, but I would have bailed at Tesco's had I heard the traffic news early enough. Brackets, hint, winky wonky faced emoji. So, good morning, Catherine. I don't know why you still... I'm glad you were late.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Oh, I came up with a game. Oh, I stole a game from something I saw on the internet. So yesterday we played Guess the Number, and it was 96. If you missed that, the number yesterday was 96. And someone suggested on Discord that we could do a competition with songs with numbers in. Can we get to 100 with songs with numbers in? Now, that came because, of course, there's a song 96 Tears by Question Mark and the Mysterians. But we have to do it in order. So you can't come in and go, when I'm 64. It has to be done in order. Can we get from 1 to 100, maybe not today, but by the end of the week, with songs? 01865 575 106. Text 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. Now, I'm always curious, right? What would you do if you won shed loads of money? How much would you give away? There's a story here. Woman refuses to share lottery winnings after siblings snub her stupid party. A lottery winner who won a life-changing amount of money says she and her partner decided, against sharing their winnings with two of her partner's siblings as they couldn't be bothered to come along to the get-together they'd arranged. OK, let's read more. Let's dig deeper. Let's find the facts. According to the 29-year-old, they decided not to break the news straight away, but agreed to give some of the money to her widowed mother and his parents. I need to be drawing a tree here. I don't know what's going on. The winner is an only child. Do follow along at home. While her partner has 5 siblings, 3 of who he is extremely close to. However, he couldn't care less about 2 of his brothers and sisters because of the way they treated them in the past. Right. Despite this, the lucky couple decided all 5 would receive a substantial amount of money from the winnings. Oh, hang on a minute. Jackford, what's going on? Jackford, I'm doing a news story.
I know, I was going to listen and then do a song at the end that's got a number in it.
Okay, right. Well, listen and do but keep quiet for now, right?
Yeah. Okay, will do.
So that was noise. So just stop.
Uh-huh.
That was a noise. Stop. Done. Full stop. Unaware of the win, the 2 siblings they don't see eye to eye with didn't even respond to the invitation party, saying it was some stupid family get-along party. So they didn't give them any money. I'm kind of on the side of the people with the loads of money not giving any. You win 25 million quid, Jackford.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably...
Thanks. Is that coming into my account today?
Yeah, that's from Jack FM. If you just phone...
Brilliant.
0345 90906... No, 0345 6060 973 and just speak to those guys there. They'll do that. You win 25... You'd like give it to the church or something, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'm a good bloke.
You sap.
They do good stuff, apparently. I've heard.
Well, I don't know. Well, of course they do.
Yeah.
Go on. So give it. You're gonna do a comment and then a song. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I didn't. The comment wasn't really. I was just going to listen to the news story.
Okay.
I didn't really have a comment. So just straight to the song.
Yep. Go on.
Okay. One by U2.
Can you have to sing it?
Oh crikey! Hold on. No, I can't. I don't remember. I can't remember how it goes.
Isn't it? Oh, I know. There's a better song than that. 1 is the loneliest number. It's the number 1.
Yeah. I could have gone for... there's other... Is it One Vision by Queen or something?
Let's have that. But can you sing that?
Okay. One heart, one soul, one true religion, one thing, fried chicken, something. I can't remember the rest of the words.
Goodbye. Okay, so we're in. We're in with a 1. We're off. One Vision by Queen. I need a number 2. I really need a number 2. Can anyone help me with a number 2? We've got one. I am desperate now for a number... You get the joke, right? You get the joke. Exciting times. The news is on its way with Nancy Marsh. The big NM. 01865 575 106. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, Jack FM. Now, I very much... That leak yesterday... Oh, did you see the pictures of it, Will?
Yeah.
Did you see the pictures of it, Nancy?
Yeah.
It was nuts. It was cars up to their nuts in water driving through it. How long? Luckily, it did not affect my journey. How long is it still going on? I've not been listening to the news or the travel.
So that little area is still shut.
Oh, yeah.
All the roads around it are at least open.
Yeah.
So I don't know how bad the traffic is. But Jordan, it took him 3 hours to get in yesterday.
If I was Jordan, I'd just...
Sorry, I'm laughing. That's really mean. I feel for him.
No, it's funny. We're allowed. We're allowed. I'm laughing at a person who slagged off the show yesterday. So it's not as good as Trevor. It's not as good as Trevor. And then posts on the Facebook page yesterday. I was stuck in it. I wish they'd done the travel news earlier. So you're still listening, Catherine.
Karma is a fine thing.
Karma. Oh, I saw a film yet. You've seen Bullet Train?
No.
Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
No.
Very, very... Well, why did you swallow?
I don't know.
Brad Pitt. He's hot. He's hot. He's dishy, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think he's grown into his looks. I think he's, as an older man...
Like a fine wine.
Like a fine wine. It's a fun film. I mean, it's very, very violent, very, very silly, but it's a lot of fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed watching it at the cinema. So, Nancy, you win £25 million in the lottery.
Yeah.
How much? You got a twin sister. You're going to split it 50-50 with her?
No.
Right. Oh, okay. I thought twins were straight down the line. How much are you going to give her, if anything?
So how much? 125?
25 million.
Oh, 25 million.
25 million.
I've got two sisters.
Oh, we don't talk about the other one.
Yeah, no. I'd have to give them both the same amount, though, really.
Okay, how much? 10,000?
No, $1 million each.
Whoa, so you're down to 23 million.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
I'm investing it, so it's going to jump back up.
Oh, God. It wouldn't have done... By the way, we play an advert. Keep an eye out for fraudsters. Don't let them ruin your pension. Well, I'm afraid Liz Truss has already done that for me. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here all week. Okay, so you're going to invest it?
Yeah. Put it in premium bonds.
Boring. Okay, that's great. That's great. Boring. Disappointing.
Well, no, I'm going to obviously spend some.
Okay. Would you start if I gave you £1 million, would you start smoking?
No.
You wouldn't smoke a cigarette for £1 million?
Oh, wait. You're saying if I smoked, you'd pay me £1 million?
If you smoke...
Yeah.
Because she's never smoked.
Can I have
never smoked.
No, I have. Can I have menthols?
No. You look like a silk cut lady to me.
What are they?
They're quite light.
I like, the little skinny ones.
Yeah, cigarellos.
Yeah.
Vogues.
By the way, if kids are listening, don't smoke.
Weird conversation.
You know there are like 10, 11-year-olds that
Vape.
vape now because you can't smell it. I tell you what I hate is people in the car in front of me where there's a big cloud of smoke comes out.
Okay.
So you have to smoke 5 cigarettes every day.
For how long?
For a year.
Yeah.
£1 million.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, but then you'd be addicted to smoking and I would have won. I would be shortening your life.
And also don't tell my life insurance because that would be invalid, right?
You've got life insurance.
Of course I have.
And you've got a will.
Yeah.
Flipping heck,
Have you
Grandma.
not?
What is it? No. Life insurance is a scam unless they're advertising with us, in which case it's a really, really sensible idea to get it done. It's a scam.
Life insurance. I've got critical illness cover.
What?
Yeah. Do you have house insurance?
I'm going to say on air, yes, I do.
You don't, do you?
It's a gamble. All insurance is a gamble. No one's going to break into my house. I've got 5 cats there. Who's going to break in when there's killer cats? No, because, I mean, yeah, sure. Why? I'm going to say yes for legal reasons. Fine. Will, you get £25 million.
Sort mum out.
What do you mean, get her killed?
No, that's what it sounded like.
Going to sort mum out? Going to get her bumped off?
No, give her...
What?
Give her a bit.
Of the money?
Yeah.
Yes. How much are you going to give her?
£5.
£5?
£5 million.
Flippin' heck.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Have you got any siblings?
No.
That's why you can be so generous.
I can be generous to mum.
Yeah.
A bit to family in Australia off the side.
Well, like 10,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doubles in the exchange rate, so they'll think it's loads.
They'll think it's loads. Love it.
Yep. Bit to them, and then just have a massive party.
So everyone knows you're a millionaire. That's the worst thing you can do.
See what I've got left after that.
Tick the anonymity box, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you want £25 million, I'd be disappointed if you didn't give me £300,000. I'd be disappointed.
I'd give you 300 grand.
You wouldn't, though.
I would.
Because once you got the money, vroom, the door's shut.
I'll pay off your mortgage to, stop the whining.
You cheeky little...
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Room where people go to drink away their gloom. He sat me down and so began the story of a charmless man, educated the expensive way. He knows his Clara from his Beaujolais. I think he'd like to have been running cray, but then nature didn't make him that way. Well protect him, well
Morning, dear listener. Good morning, Will. Will, you got to come up with a showbiz name straight away. What is it? Don't think. Say it. The first thing that comes into your head now.
Sam Chuck.
Sam Chuck. There we go. Sam Chuck. Nancy Marsh. What a team. If ever you're asked a question like that, don't even think. Boom. Let's go to Ben. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning. Listen, interesting about this 25 million, and I'm a bit concerned about Will.
Go on.
Okay.
Okay, well, when he asked him, obviously he's going to give some money to his mum, and he's prioritising things, I understand that, and then he went to cousins in Australia. What about his adoptive dad?
Thank you, Ben.
Where did you feature in this?
It's the question I couldn't ask, Ben, and I'm so glad you called in and did.
I said I'd give you 300 grand to stop the whining.
But you give your biological mum, who is now no longer related to you, 5 million.
She did a lot of work over the last 20 years.
Okay, you passed through her. We understand the effort that takes. 5 million, but your real dad, your real mum, Nancy Marsh, I get 300 grand.
Joe's won 25 as well.
That is true. Joe has won 25 million as well.
So she should look after her co-parent in the same way, surely.
Ben, it's mean, right?
I think he's cast you aside like an old shoe.
Ben, thank you very much indeed. You have cast me aside like an old shoe. What a wonderful, wonderful image that is. Thank you so much, Ben. I shall treasure that for the rest of my life.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Shapes, mistakes, misfits, raised on a diet of broken biscuits. Oh, we don't look the same as you, and we don't do the things you do, but we live around here too. Oh, really? Misshapes, mistakes, misfits. We like to go to town, but we can't risk it. Oh, 'cause they just wanna keep us out. You could end up with a smack in the mouth. Just for standing out now, really. Brothers, sisters, can't you see? The future's owned by you and me. There won't be fighting in the streets. They think they've got us beat, but revenge is gonna be so sweet. We're making a move, we're making it now. We're coming out of the sideline. Just put your hands up, it's the rain. You under, oh, what's the point in being rich if you can't think what to do with it, 'cause you're so bleeding thick. Oh, we weren't supposed to be, we learned too much at school, now we can't help but see that the future that you've got mapped out is nothing much to shout about. We're making a move, we're making it now, we're coming out of the sideline. Just put your hands up, it's a rage, yeah. We want your
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Holding you closer, it's time that I told you everything's going to be fine. Know that you need it and try to believe it. Take me one step at a time. If this day love feels now, why does it feel now? Why does it feel now? Why does it feel so good? If this day love feels now, why does it feel now? Why does it feel now? Why does it feel so good? Think of tomorrow, we beg, steal or borrow to make all we can in the sun. While we are moving, the music is soothing. Troubles we thought had begun. If this day love feels now, why does it feel now? Why does it feel now? Why does it feel so good? If this day love feels now, why does it feel now? Why does it feel now? Why does it feel so good? Will you remember me, boy? Remember me, Just for this lifetime, you can be my pastime. Here are the rules of our play. In it together till I know you better, darling. Darling, now what do you say? If this day love feels now, why does it feel now? 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 Why does it feel so good? If this day love feels now, why does it feel now? Why does it feel now? Why does it feel so good?
Dave, I am acknowledging that you called in. I will call you back during the news with Nancy. Something controversial just happened out there in terms of if Nancy Marsh won the lottery, would she give any money to the rest of her team? We don't know yet. I have an inkling it's not going to go well. And we're trying to count to 100 in songs. So far, we've got One Vision by Queen. Yeah. I do make myself chuckle. Just me, not anybody on the Facebook page. This is Jack FM. Nancy, is what I'm hearing true?
What?
If you won £25 million, you wouldn't give any to us.
It's true. But did
You're lucky
Will
there's 2 sheets of glass between us.
did Will tell you what I did agree to do though?
Go on.
Put £50 behind the burger van for bacon baps, and
That's going to be your new nickname, by the way. What a terrible thing to say. I take that back immediately.
What,
Take
50 quid behind the burger van?
No,
Yeah.
no. What? No, bacon baps. Take that back. That's in my head. That sounded fine, and in the air, it was like a really horrible, misogynistic comment. I didn't make the. I'm so sorry.
I'll take £50 behind the burger van though. But with it, alongside your breakfast bacon baps every morning, a glass of champagne.
I'm an alcoholic, so that's an awful thing
A
to do.
glass of non-alcoholic champagne.
I'll have cream soda, please. Oh, I love cream soda. You can hear some chuckling in the background. We got Dave and we got Sarah. Good morning, both of you.
Good morning.
Morning, Ian.
Please don't tell anyone I called a female work colleague bacon baps. so sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry. But I am impressed that you take the nickname £50 behind the
burger van.
Which may even be worse. Right, Dave, what have you got?
Well, I am disgruntled of Stevenage this morning.
In South Oxfordshire, yes.
South Oxfordshire, yeah.
Yeah.
So, why is it that as a dog owner, I'm expected, quite rightly, to pick up my dog's mess?
Yes.
But horse riders, who have significantly bigger and therefore messier animals, do not have to pick up theirs.
Imagine if there's several ways around this. I'm old enough to remember when people would follow horses and collect the manure and put it in a bucket because they could sell it. That used to happen.
That's a good idea.
That used to happen in my. Joe looks confused.
Is it worth that much?
Yeah, it used to be. It used to be worth a lot.
Right, okay.
So there's two things they can either do. They can either stop the horse and get a black, those black poo bags and put it in there, or I'm thinking horse nappies.
Yeah, I think they exist. I'm sure they exist.
They must exist. A horse nappy.
Can't be comfortable for the horse.
Imagine having to change it at the end of the ride as well.
There is something very satisfying about changing a baby's nappy. There's something very pleasing. You are attracted to the scent of your own baby's fecal matter. That's how parenting works. It's genetic.
So you never changed a nappy and went, huh?
I mean, no. Sometimes it would like spray out of the sides.
Oh, God.
And then you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
But no, you'd open your own baby's nappy.
No, you wouldn't. That's disgusting.
That's vile.
Okay.
Humans are weird.
Humans are very weird. Sarah, what have you got to add to this bizarre conversation?
Well, that is true, but I didn't ring up about that.
Sarah, are you a mum?
I am, yes.
Your kid's nappies, though, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's something weird. I thought it'd make me feel sick.
It's lovely.
But it doesn't, so it's true.
I should have bottled that stuff. Okay, but what have you called in about?
What, turned it into a candle?
A bum candle, yes! Bum candles. I'm going to start a band called Bum Candles.
You can call it Punami.
I don't think you can say that. So let's move on to Sarah.
I wanted to play your numbers game with you.
Okay.
Or help you add to it.
So we're doing the songs 1 to 100. So far we have One Vision by Queen. We need a number 2.
2 Tribes.
2 Tribes Go to War by Frankie. Yep, okay. Can you go on to 3?
3 Times a Lady.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady. That was the Commodores, right? That wasn't a solo. Yep.
I believe so.
Number 4?
This is where it gets controversial. Can we have band names? Can I have a song by 4 non-blondes?
Goodbye. Of course you can't have band names. I said specifically songs.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I can't think of one for 4.
4.
Does it have to be the number 4, or can it be the word FOR4?
Goodbye. Why is this so difficult for everyone?
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
I did my best to notice when the call came down the line, up to the platform of surrender. I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart, cut the cord. Are we human, or are we dancer? My sign is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human,
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
We've got hands across the sea. We'll be making love for free. 'Cause we're trash. You and I.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We'll be doing it in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be having fun tonight.
Wow.
I interviewed Suede.
Did you?
But I don't think they were Suede then. I think they were the Tears. They became the Tears when the guitar Bernard Butler left. I tell you now, if you're off to make a cup of tea, go and do it, because this story ain't going nowhere. This story goes nowhere. I interviewed the singing man and another man from Suede, but they were called the Tears.
Did the Tears
What's his
ever
name?
do
Brett Anderson.
Brett Anderson.
That doesn't feel right, does it?
Made up.
That doesn't feel right.
So
we've got one vision, two tribes, 3 times a lady. We're stuck on 4.
How was 1 week not number 1?
Yeah, it's been.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. That was because Gatford screwed it up. Alistair, going to call you back in a bit. Hopefully he's got a 4 for us. Otherwise, this game is going to stop very early on.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show. but we traded it for these magic beans.
Morning, Ian Lee's Rude Awakening here every weekday from 7. Now is an excellent opportunity in the middle of the week when we're some days away from it to say 2 new shows at the weekends on Saturdays. Will, you're going to have to give me the times. So we do, there's a Best of Us, Best of Ian Lee, on Saturday. What time is that?
12 till 2.
And before that, starting at 10 or 9? 9. 9, it's The Scoop. The Scoop. With Nancy Marsh.
Yeah.
It's Jo is on 9. She's got her own show, 9 till 12. And please go and support it. Please go and tweet about it and tweet her nice things. And I hope you thoroughly enjoy it. Alistair's on the line. Good morning, Alistair.
Hello there. How are you today?
I'm fine. Is there still an echo on the line?
Probably, because I've got it on thingy.
All right, I'll have you on thingy in a minute. How can we help you today, please, sir?
Right, I'll just turn that off. So is that better?
Yeah, grander. I don't know. Is it better for you?
It's better for me.
Okay. Oh, my God. We finish at 10.
Okay. Right. Now, look, I can't find a number 4, but I've got this...
Don't give us a number 5. Do not give us a number 5. We cannot proceed.
No. I've got this 25 million I'm allocating.
Oh, okay, you got 25 million quid. What are you going to do with it? Because Jo ain't going to give me... She's going to give us 50 quid for breakfast.
Beyond the burger.
Well, I've thought about it very hard.
Yes, sir. Because it could happen.
My brothers aren't getting anything.
Good. I'd say good. I've read a bit. Okay, yep.
Now, Will, or is it Sam? I don't know.
Let's go with Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will and Jo.
Yeah.
They're both getting £50 vouchers for millets.
Millets? Keep them warm.
What's that?
Millets like camping gear and warm clothing. So it's a good deal right now.
Could I take that as cash, Alistair?
Rude. I would say no, Alistair.
Just say no to that.
Just say no.
I don't know you that well.
No, okay.
You might spell it on drugs. And spend it on drugs. Okay, go on. There's one person you've missed out, Big A.
Yeah, well, I've known you a little bit longer, Mr. Ian Lee.
Yes, that's my name.
So you're getting £100 in record tokens.
Do you know what? I'll take it. Yeah, go on. Thanks. Thank you very much, Alistair. What a generous man. Hear that, Jo? Generous. We're still looking for a number 4. We've got One Vision by Queen, 2 Tribes by Frankie, 3 Times a Lady. Caller. We have not got a number 4. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
I've got a number 4.
Okay, let's be having you.
But that's with a the. Is that all right?
With a the?
Yeah, like it's The 4 Horsemen by Metallica.
Oh, baby, you can have a the. Of course you can have a the, as long as it's got a 4. What's your name, caller?
Chuck Pringle.
Oh, my God. Oh, that totally caught me by surprise. We have a 4. We can move on. We have a 4. Do we have a 5? Do I hear a 5?
Somebody tell you what I couldn't tell you. I hope they did. I hope they didn't. Well, I learned to regret it, or should I forget it? Whatever this is, it feels electric. You shot me a sweet look, gave me a yearbook, told me to sign. It was a signal. I just couldn't find the nerve as here's my bright idea. I'll just life with you. Oh, I'm pretty sure that it was you that I bumped into just the other day at the record store. But I still don't have a clue. I just couldn't talk to you as you. Here's my bright idea. I'll just disappear. Whoa, here's my bright idea. Bow, 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 bow. I'll just disappear. I'll just fly away from here. So I come to your event and my well-rehearsed mistake. I show up an hour late, but I've been ready for a week. Then you float into the hallway like some neon silhouette. I'm slowly losing oxygen and my hands are soaking wet. All the cameras and reporters piling up on one another just to get a look at you. They all want an interview. Then I make my move, push them out of my way, but I still just don't know what to say. Here's my bright idea. I'll just disappear. Whoa, here's my bright idea. Bow, 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 bow. I'll just disappear. I'll just fly away from here. Here's my bright idea. Here's my bright idea. Here's my
Oh, yeah. Austin got a bright idea and they went and wrote a song about it. But I don't know if they told us what the idea was. I wasn't listening. I was on the internet, yeah. Austin had a bright idea.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening with Polar Technology Group Ensham. Join their team of advanced engineers. Find out more at polartechnology.co.uk. It's not very advanced here. We've only just bought a soldering iron. 106 Jack FM.
Do you know what? Because I love those guys at Polar Tech. We're going to play that again in a minute.
That's really nice.
I love those guys. They're sponsoring the show.
Yeah.
We, you know what, Polar Tech? Let's just give you a little moment. We love you.
We love you.
You're sponsoring it. You're feeding my kids. If you need a back rub or a manicure, I mean, I'll send Will over there. Joe, the rumours are flying around the office. Rumours. It's all kicking off in the office. It's all kicking off. You apparently have a number 5.
Yeah. You want it?
Should we do? This is what I never do because I'm not very good at radio. Right? I'm good at talking, but I'm not good at radio. What we're going to do is we're going to tease it now.
Oh.
So the people that are just getting out of their car, that just haven't finished their dump or whatever it is, they would be wiping and going or getting out of the car. Oh, the battery on my car, Kia's gone.
Oh, you got to stick it in.
No, but I have to keep pressing it until it works. I don't know how to change the battery. So, coming up after the news. Ooh, coming up after the news, Joe's going to give us a 5.
Yep.
There we go.
No, I totally disagree with sex with a robot.
Sorry, wrong button. Sorry, wrong button. That was an old man saying he disagreed with having sex with the robot. It's old men for you. Younger men, why not? If it looks like a lady or a gentleman or, whatever. Let's move on from this conversation. It really is not appropriate. So, we're counting 1 to 100 in songs. Now, someone has already sent in what they think is 666. 6. They've sent in 666.
Yeah.
Well, why could we not put that on the list, Will?
Because that's 666.
Thankings. Joe's got a 5.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my God!
Right?
You take us straight up to 9.
Are you going to let that? Because I wasn't sure whether you would do that.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, they're consecutive numbers, yeah.
Right,
my God. I mean, if it was like...
Because I had a good one for 6 if you needed it as well.
If it was 2, 4, 6, 8 by Tom Roberts, we could only take the one number.
Yeah.
But, so
5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
5 steps.
Oh, matter.
Joe, I'm glad there were rumblings in the office now.
Okay, let's...
That was worth it.
What can we do with 8?
9.
Oh. This is my James Finlayson impression for everybody who's a fan of films from the 1940s. 9. Is there a song called 9 Reasons I Love You? If there isn't, there totally should be. And do you know what? There will be one by this evening.
Is it 10 Things I Hate About You?
Yes.
Okay. I want to whine, I want to die. No, that's not it.
Let's not go there.
My boys, right, they're 10 and 12. And they laugh at the number 69, right? Because a lot of YouTubers, like YouTubers that are acceptable for kids, and very careful about who they watch, it's now a meme, right? So and I said to my boys, why is 69 so funny? Oh, I don't know, it's just a meme. What a world we live in, right? What a world we live in. And also people when
they didn't know, were you like, phew?
Yes, I was. But people will have different ways. When I hear the number 69, I hear it from Bill and Ted, where they go, 69! Oh, God, here we go.
Oh, we've got some 9s.
Here we go. Let's go to Patrick first. Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning. Number 9.
Yes, sir.
You're missing the obvious one.
Go on.
Willie Parton, 9 to 5.
Oh! No, hang on. Hang on. That was Paul. What? I'm so confused. Right, Patrick.
Sorry, I thought you were
Patrick here.
Yeah, Patrick. I'm so sorry, Patrick. Paul just jumped in. Paul just jumped in straight away and stole your thunder. What were you going to say?
No, he didn't. He just gave you 3 numbers.
Right, okay. You're a bit. The 2 doesn't count as a number, but okay. What have you got, Patrick?
Love Potion number 9.
We have to take that. I'm afraid. Love Potion number 9 by Pat. I'm so sorry, Paul.
What?
But no, because I said Patrick and Paul started speaking. He did a Phil and Holly, and we will not allow that on this show.
I just thought you were calling me a random Irish name.
Now he's accusing me of being a racialist. Right. Goodbye, Paul. Patrick, Love Potion number 9's on there.
Thank you very much.
No,
Ian.
thank you. And shame on you, Paul.
So we're nearly into double digits.
Sorry? We are into double digits.
10 is a double digit.
What,
No,
10?
we've not got 10 yet.
No, but we're into it. We're not nearly into it. 8
No,
would
we
be
haven't got 10.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not into it yet.
No, 8.
You said nearly. So
Yeah,
anyway,
so we're nearly into it.
No,
we're not into it yet.
8 would be nearly into
No, it
it.
wouldn't.
We've done 9.
so we're into it.
We're
yes.
stood in 10.
We're not stood in 10 because we haven't got 10.
No, we're literally stood in 10.
We're not because we haven't got it. We're nearly in double
Is there
digits.
a song called 10 Days at Rico's?
Oh, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
It's a film.
Hang on, or is it 7 Things I Hate About You?
Right. Flipping heck, man. What a team.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair, so I just stare at the stain on the wall where the TV been. But ever since we've moved in, it's been empty. Why I'm in this room, there is no point explaining. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is a test, but I confess I like this mess I've made so far. Great on a curve, and you'll observe I'm right below the horizon. Yes, no, maybe I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly there. So,
You're not so big. Life is unfair.
person whose number ends 585, you are click live or something because you've got. He says, I got 5 on it. Mamma number 5 would have been a good one. Then he came in with, I'm assuming it's a he, 666 number of the beast. That's 666, doesn't count. Then came in with 7 seconds. Then came in with 8 Mile. We're on 10 now. Will you have a 10?
Yeah, the 10 Things I Hate About You by Leah Kate. We play it on Jack 2.
So it's a real song.
Yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You, Leah Kate.
Okay, stop saying the full thing in her name, please, because it's weird. You've said it.
Why is it weird?
Well, I said, is it a real song? You went, yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You by whatever her name was.
I just want to repeat it.
Well, I didn't want you to repeat it. It didn't need to be repeated.
Well, I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Fun times. Ooh, fun times. I could be an opera singer if it.
You could have actually.
Ooh, fun times. You are my lady.
Can you do Ness and Dormer?
Ness and Dormer. Yeah, I can actually. Right, we've got 10 minutes before we go into the repeat Capital Summertime Ball
No.
workaround room. What's this? Oh,
No repeat work day.
There's paper in my pocket where it's been washed. So we've got 10. Can we get an 11? Can we get 12? I bet 12's easy because there'll be something about... Anyway, probably best to text in. You can call if you want, but the text, 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. We will be carrying this over tomorrow. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Oh, thank God, Ian, because we were really, really enjoying this torturous thing. Feels like an exceptionally long... But we have to follow the computer's things. We have to follow the computer. Oh no, it makes sense. I was doing my maths wrong. That's it, guys. That's your lot. We're done. for another day. Now is an excellent time to remind you there is a best of podcast. And despite what that gentleman says on the Facebook page about a best of, he's about as funny as a kick in the nut. I'm not bothered by it. I'm not bothered, but the only reason I keep mentioning it is because I'm not bothered by it.
Yeah, you're
if I was
extremely
bothered by it, I wouldn't mention it. Huh? So the reason I keep mentioning it is because I'm not bothered. That's that. But there is a best of podcast if you go to your usual iTunes, your Spotify. You used to back in the day only be able to get podcasts on certain platforms. So you go, you get this one. You get this one on iTunes, guys. If you go over to iTunes. But now podcasts are available. Like, you know, your mum's got podcasts coming out of her eyes. That's a horrible image.
Thought, yeah.
So you can go and get that. Go and look for the best of Iain Lee, Jack FM, and I would certainly suggest subbing to that. I would also suggest, dear listener, if you've enjoyed this show, go and tell a friend about it. Tell them the many ways they can listen online, via the app, via Alexa, and spread the word, because the more people we get listening to the show, the more phone calls, the more texts we get, the more interaction we get, the bigger it gets, the better it gets. That's my guarantee to you. You know, today was a decent show. I would give it a 6.5, but we can make it better for you with love and all of that. What's up next, Will?
It's the No Repeat Workday.
Featuring the Lightning Seeds, the Automatic, the Faith No More, and the Darkness. Joe's up next with the news. See you tomorrow at 7.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.